Good evening, it's the 21st of June, it's the longest day of the year, the brightest day of the year. You're very welcome to Cushendall. We're at the banks of the River Dole here down at the beach. And from wherever you're watching across this wonderful planet, you're very welcome home. You're very welcome home, and please let us know in the comments and the page where you're watching from. But from wherever you're watching from, it's good to see you. It's good to see you, so good to see you. Oh, how I missed you since I've been gone. I've crossed the oceans, traveled through many lands. It's good to see you, to be in your home. There's something in me that needs to wander. There's many lands I have to see, and when I'm far away in a land of strangers, I know my good friends think of me. And it's good to see you, so good to see you. Oh, how I missed you since I've been gone. I've crossed the oceans, traveled through many lands. It's good to see you, to be in your home. And when a man is down to his fortunes, he stands on his own, sometimes alone. He looks around him, looking for an open hand. Sometimes there's one, sometimes there's some. And it's good to see you, it's good to see you. Oh, how I missed you since I've been gone. I've crossed the oceans, traveled through many lands. It's good to see you, to be in your home. And it's a wonder when it comes to friendship, no matter how far away, no matter how long, there's a constant thread that's never been broken. It ties me to my friends at home. It's good to see you, so good to see you. How I missed you since I've been gone. I've crossed the oceans, traveled through many lands. It's good to see you, to be in your home. It's good to see you. Here we are, so by Cushendall Beach, as I said before. You know, we're here as the evening shadows fall. This is for anybody that happens to be watching us from the United States of America. This is a wee song about Chicago. In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. 1847 was the year it all began. Deadly pains of hunger drove 1 million from the land. Journeyed not for glory, their motive was in greed. Voyage of survival across the storms. Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. Some of them knew fortune, and some of them knew fame. More of them knew hardship, and died upon the way. They rode throughout the nation, they rode the railroad cars, brought their songs and music, leaves along behind. In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Cushendall, of the hills of Cushendall, of the shores of Cushendall. people of Cushendall. That wee song, The City of Chicago, it talks about 1847. I want to tell you about 1947 because my father, Joe Lynn, came down here to Cushendall Beach and threw in a message in a bottle into the sea, and it washed up on the island of Gea, just across there off the Mullican Tyre. And lo and behold, it was found by Seamus McSparran, and he wrote to my dad and said, look, I got your message in the bottle, it was washed up in Gea, why didn't you come over and visit? And in September 1947, my father and Mannix McAllister, who were great friends, set off for Gea on 2 bicycles. Now they went to the Larne ferry, then went up through the west coast of Scotland and got across to the island of Gea and knocked the door of Seamus McSparran, and he wasn't in. Now, what happened next was then they went round to Campbelltown, and my father wasn't aware that there was a Lynn's hotel in Campbelltown, so they stopped there and then cycled home to Cushendall. That journey took 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And you can be Gea and back today in less than a couple of hours. Left the beach now and come up to the beautiful Queen of the Glens, Glenarif. And I'm going to sing a wee song written by a Scottish singer-songwriter, Dougie MacLean. And he wrote it while he was away from home. And he wrote it about wanting to come home again. And there's a lot of people sing this song all over the world about the place that they came from. So with wee lambs accompanying us, feel free to join in the chorus wherever you are in the world, whatever time of the day it is, whether you're on your patio in the afternoon, or your garden in the evening, or having your breakfast, whatever, please feel free to join in the chorus. I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me in these last few days. I've been afraid that I might drift away. I've been telling old stories, singing songs that made me think about where I came from, and that's the reason why I seem so far away today. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia's been calling me, now I'm going home. And if I shall become a stranger, you know it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Well, I have moved, kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving, lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. I've kissed the girls, left them sighing, stolen dreams, yes, there's no denying. I've travelled hard sometimes with conscience flying, somewhere with the wind. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia's been calling me, now I'm going home. And if I shall become a stranger, no, it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Well, I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty chair, the forest choir, and the flames that burned can burn no higher. They're weathered now, they've gone. I'm steady thinking, my way is clear, and I know what I will do tomorrow. tomorrow when the hands have shaken and the kisses flowed, and I will disappear. Let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia's been calling me, now I'm going home. And if I shall become a stranger, you know it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's everything I've ever had. Caledonia. And this is Glenariff, and as you can look around, it's the scenery is breathtaking. But there's a story associated with a neighbouring glen down the road, Glendon, where the story is that a man called McCambridge was leaving the Glens, and he was down at the side of the jetty in Cushindun and was about to leave by boat, and he stood and had one last look around him before he went, and was so impressed by what he saw that he decided not to go. And he wrote a song called Ardacune, and here to sing it is Carol McAllister.
Da main hen in Ardacune in a gan slevo ta wadum banu young dollar coach go glan a go jedoni agus o Harry agus o Airy lando agus o shame o creata trom agus brona shami na lega vi me hin emman no and dinyas megan kill e gamain eran trawan is makaman bon emagornliam agus o Harry agus o Airy lando agus o shame o creata trom agus brona nach tursach me an shalyam hin nach nairim go kelly London a train Galawan smolach nieskach hin is chanaich neem hin an donach agus o Harry agus o Airy lando agus o shame o creata trom agus brona da me wagam coaches row Jammer hin yammer remed now is me ag dul as Chiegos royans land is goi hin was in yeren agus o Harry agus o Airy lando agus o shame o creata trom agus brona
steal away, let's steal away. No reason left to stay for me and you. Let's start anew and our hearts steal away. Let's steal away and chase our dreams and hope they'll never find us. The rainy days, the empty nights, we'll leave them all behind us. Steal away, let's steal away. No reason left to stay for me and you. Let's start anew and our hearts steal away. We'll leave behind the city streets, the gloom and desolation, the rain, the cold, just growing old. God knows it's a hard old station. Steal away, let's steal away. No reason left to stay for me and you. Let's start anew and our hearts steal away. On Tivera Hill near Cushendall, I heard a commotion behind a wall. I'm sure many people learned that wee poem at primary school. It told the story of a man walking on Tivera Hill and looking over a wall when he heard a bit of noise and saw a hurling match happening between two teams of the ferry folk. Taking you across, there's Glenville Castle, the seat of the Macaulay family. Now, there were several Macaulay families, but Glenville Castle has long been associated with the Macaulay family. And there, Court Hill. How many people growing up round here played on Court Hill? And right where I'm standing here on Arthur's Hill, there's people say that there's supposed to be an underground passage between Court Hill and Arthur's Hill right here, but nobody's ever found that. Coming right on across over the village, look at that wee village down there, built around a river crossing, as many villages in the Glens of Antrim were. The River Dall, the Glenariff River, Glenarm River, Ballycastle River, the River Margie, Cushendun, the River Dun. Because people were crossing a river, there was usually a wee village settled round a river crossing where people could stop, get their horses re-shoed, fed, stay for the night, and then travel onwards on their journey. The salmon port, quite sort of misty today, but the salmon port and the beach and the wee golf course, founded in the 1930s. Now, that's time to tell the story of the musician Eddie Fury of the Fury Brothers, playing a concert here in Cushendall one night. Said to us one day, he says, did you hear about the man that was watching the television and there was a golf match on? And one said to the other, he says, Tiger Woods is a great player, isn't he? And the other boy said, sure, why wouldn't he be? Sure, there's nobody marking him. Now, going right across Red Bay over to Garran Point. Garran Point, the hidden village, Galbally, steeped in history, and coming on down into Ardclinus graveyard, old Ardclinus church, steeped in history again, and onwards down into the Bay Chapel and the village of Waterfoot and Glenariff Glen. And there's Red Bay Castle. Red Bay Castle has been around since the 12th century in various forms or another. The Normans were here first, and then the MacDonalds of Antrim settled it until it was destroyed in the 1560s. And then, of course, back round to Lurig, sadly today shrouded in mist. but how many people, no matter where you lived in the Glens of Antrim, whether you lived in Ballycastle, where you lived in Glarif, how many people claimed Lyric, how many people have ran Lyric as part of our Heart of the Glens festival that is held every year, but sadly not this year. But Lyric Gaden Mountain, it's overlooked the Glens, it's overlooked the village for years and years. But what joins the Glens of Antrim together? The Antrim Coast Road. And the story is that the man that built the roadway from Larne to Cushendall, some say that in a way there was little he did at all. He smashed the rock and boulder, he broke the roadway through, but a fairy sat on his shoulder and told him what to do. Now, to sing the song, The Antrim Coast Road, here's Carol McAllister.
I have heard of the wonders all over the world, traveled and seen quite a few, and as I was told, some were sights to behold, many worth seeing, it's true, but I've yet to find one to compare to a place that I love with its beauty so rare, where sweet County Antrim meets the blue Irish Sea. All of my cares I unload, with the green glens above me and someone to love me. It's heaven to be on the Antrim Coast Road. Round every headland there lies a new bay. I love every glorious smile, with picturesque villages where you can stay if you need to rest for a while. The Glens folk are honest and true, and they'll have a welcome there waiting for you, where sweet County Antrim meets the blue Irish Sea. All of my cares I unload, with the green glens above me and someone to love me. It's heaven to be on the Antrim Coast Road. By Garran, Glenarif, and to Cushendall, along by the stunning Red Bay. It's my heaven on earth, the best place of all, where I long to live out my days. Through the tears in my eyes I can see those beautiful glens that mean so much to me, where sweet County Antrim meets the blue Irish Sea. All of my cares I unload, with the green glens above me and someone to love me. It's heaven to be on the Antrim Coast Road. you'll know the same magic, my friend, and you'll long to return there again and again, where sweet County Antrim meets the blue Irish Sea. All of my cares I unload, with the green glens above me, someone to love me. It's heaven to be on the Antrim Coast Road, with the green glens above me and someone to love me. There's heaven and then there's the Antrim Coast Road.
Oh, the summertime is coming, and the leaves are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a tower near yon pure crystal fountain, and round it I will play all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go?
This one is Cushindun, and it's for all of the natives of Cushindun. Enjoy.
Oh,
for distant hills of my own native land. I see them again in my dreams. 'Tis Antrim I long for, and dear Cushenden, with its wee windy roads and its streams. The path by the Dun to the top of the glen, where the grouse and the wood pigeon dwell. The tiny wee farmhouse is tucked in the folds of the mountains that nurse them so well. I long for the splash of the trout in the dun, and the hoot of the owl in the tree. The sound of that wee chapel bell in the glen brought to me on the wings of the breeze. I hear the storm rising to rush down the gap. I see the hills crowned with a pall. The mountainy streams are caught up by the winds and turn into mist as they fall. God grant me once more the sight of the spot. May I wander again through the woods and look for the faces I loved long ago, and find them, God grant that I could. And maybe someday I will find my way back, and you can be sure if I do. In the tiny wee chapel that calls us to pray, I'll thank God that my dreams have come true.
I want to sing a wee song written by Scotsman Eric Bogle, and he wrote it when he was emigrating to Australia, and he was at Waverley railway station in Edinburgh, and he wrote it as he was leaving to emigrate to go to Australia. And what he asked his mother to do was, as they were saying goodbye on the platform at Waverley Station, he made his mother promise that she wouldn't cry until he was away. So this is the song he wrote for his mother Nancy, and it's called The Leaving of Nancy. And I'm here by the fireplace, where it was probably the waiting area of Parkmore railway station. Probably lots of conversations and lots of memories created around this fire. There's probably people all over the planet whose parents and grandparents sat by this fire before they headed off from the Glens. In comes the train and the whole platform shakes. It stops with a shudder and a screaming of brakes. There's an ache in my heart, my weary soul aches. I'm leaving my Nancy, oh. They stand there so calmly, so determinedly gay, and you talk of the weather and events of the day, but your eyes tell me all that your tongue doesn't say. I'm
I'm leaving my Nancy, so come a little closer, put your head upon my shoulder, and let me hold you one more time before the whistle blows. My suitcase is lifted and stowed on the train, and 1,000 regrets were around in my brain, and the ache in my heart is a black sea of pain. I'm leaving my Nancy, but you stand there so calmly, so lovely to see, but the grip of your hand is an unspoken plea. You're not fooling yourself, and you're not fooling me. Goodbye, my Nancy, so come a little closer, put your head upon my shoulder, and let me hold you one more time before the whistle blows. And as the train starts so gently to roll, and as I lean out to wave and to call, I see your first tear trickle and fall. Goodbye, my Nancy, so come a little closer, put your head upon my shoulder, and let me hold you one more time before the whistle blows.
So we've reached the last song of the evening, and for the last song there can only be one song, and to sing it, bringing back memories of Heart of the Glens festivals throughout the years, the wonderful Maura O'Neill.
Far across yonder blue lies a true fairyland, with the sea rippling over the shingle and sand, where the gay honeysuckle is luring the bee, and the green glens of Antrim are calling to me. Sure, if only you knew how the lamp of the moon turns a blue Irish bay to a silver lagoon, you'd imagine the picture of heaven it would be, where the green glens of Antrim are calling to me. Soon I hope to return to my own cushioned hall. Is the one place for me that can outshine them all. Sure, I know every stone, I recall every tree, where the green glens of Antrim are calling to me. Sure, I'd be
So we've come to the end of our little celebration of life in the Glens of Antrim in the spring and early summer of 2020. We've come just to above the Salmon Port, or Port Vinegar in Red Bay. Whenever the 9glens.com webpage was initiated back in March, the Glens of Antrim were facing very uncertain times. The village went into lockdown, the country went into lockdown, and we were limited of where we could go and what we could do through March, April and May of 2020. So this web page was designed really to gather together all the resources that we have in this wonderful community. There were twice weekly broadcasts, there were recipes posted on there, stories, songs, sporting memories, everything that you could associate with living and working in the Glens of Antrim. We compiled it all together in this one website, and everyone was able to view it across the world, be it Australia, South Africa, America, wherever you were on the planet. You could tune in and be involved in the 9glens.com webpage. However, things are starting to look a bit better, but we still need your help. All the businesses had to close. The entire community needs to rebuild, and we need your support and we need your help. So if you've got any contribution you can make to life in the Glens of Antrim, you've seen what we can do, please get in touch with us, and please let us know in the comments or via the webpage where you've been watching this from, and if you can assist us. There's a lot of very good people here wanting to rebuild and regenerate this community. So for now, from the 21st of June, the broadcasts that we had every week and the little video presentations that we had every weekend, we're just going to pause them for a few weeks. The resources on this webpage are still available. All the advice and any information you need is still on this webpage. It's still available, and the webpage will always be live. And we'll be back hopefully in the summer to add to more stories of the Glens. So if you've left your heart in the Glens of Antrim, remember, come back and see us. Tell your friends, because where the heart travels, the feet will follow. Take care.